Hello everyone, Okane here with a trade. As you can see, this is the broker's platform, and I got in at the highest possible peak. This is the black dot over here, and my entry was 11:12. Expiry is 11:30. That's about 4 minutes remaining on this trade. Investment €100. So let's talk about how I took this trade. Let me bring over my charts. This is the Euro USD, of course. I only trade Euro USD. So I took 2 trades today. There you go. The first trade, let me show you. The first trade was taken here. It expired on this candle right before the move that continued up. So let's see how it looked on the 5-minute time frame. Yeah, so this was the first trade. The price jumped up. It was overbought on the 5-minute, 15-minute, the 1 minute, 5-minute, and the 15-minute time frame. So this first trade, the price was above the EMA 200 on the 5-minute candle, and it almost it was above the SMA 50 on the 15-minute chart. And as you can see, this has been before earlier today. This was a resistance line. Look how many times the price touched this line here at the level 423. So it was a good place for was a good setup for a put option. But since it was moving so heavily up, I only gave it 10 minutes in case it would continue up after that, which it did. So the next trade I wanted to take when I saw this continue up was the 740. I've taken trades many times based on this line. You've probably seen from my earlier posts and videos that I have used this line before. So I've had this line for about a few months actually, so you have to reuse your old lines. So let's take a look at this line here. As you can see, it was support before. Look, this is last month, the last week in June. Look how many times the price touched this line. It was support, support, support again. It broke down, the price opened here, moved back up. This became support again. So sorry, this line here was support. So now this time the pivot level, which is the average price, was very close to my resistance line, and the SMA 50 also intercepts this line, and we have a few overbought stochastic positions on 15, 5, and 1-minute time frame. So when the price came up and almost touched this line, I entered a trade. I gave this one a longer time because I wasn't sure if it would drop immediately or if it would continue up and touch this line before it dropped. So I gave it a little bit more time than the previous setup. And as you can see, let me show you the broker's platform again. There, it's about a few seconds left, and I think we are about over 30 pips in this trade. So this is a really good trade. We will definitely win this one. It's expired now. There's the payout. So another good trade. Now let's take a look at the chart again. You see price was here. I didn't do anything. I didn't want to take any actions when it was here because it was just bouncing up and down, and you don't want to do things when you're not sure of what's going to happen. Maybe some people would take a put option or a call option. I wouldn't do that because I don't know what's going on here. But then it jumped up quickly, and it gave me my first setup because I had my line here based on this and based on previous history. So I don't only look at this, but look, the history goes further back. It goes let me see how far back it goes. There you go. You see this line, the first setup? It wasn't only based on earlier today, the candles from earlier today. It was based on support here. It was based on here. This is a few days ago. And we can keep going back, and you see here's the 740 line, my second put option that I showed you. You see how far back it goes. There is a week of history just right there. So let's see if we find more. It's a little bit difficult to see because I keep all my lines here. So when you go to the higher time frames, it's a little bit difficult to find it, but here it is. Let's see here you can see this is the line I took the put option on, the 7.4 line, and this is May 22. That's over a month ago, and you can see I have been trading here and here, and you see it goes back a long time. This is April, last of April. So I've had this line for a couple months, and it's still giving me trades. It's still giving me signals. Yeah. So this means price action, support resistance lines is much better than any other signal services out there today, because they're reliable, because you're doing what the sellers and buyers in the market are doing. When they're selling, you're selling as well, and you know they're gonna sell because they've been doing it before, so they are predictable. That's why you should keep your lines. And you see the colors are different because these are more trusted. They have more history. They are from the higher time frame, so I have them colored differently. The yellow ones from the light green ones, sorry, and the blue one is from the FiboPiv. It draws lines automatically for you, but I don't only trust them. I trust my own lines better, but sometimes they're intercept. So as you can see, I had the pivot line very close to my strong resistance line, and there was a EMA intercepting this line on the 30-minute time frame, and SMA also on the hourly time frame. So overall, very good, very good, strong setup for a put option. As you can see, look how far it's dropped, and this trade gave me over 30 pips in the money. And look at this. This is another great confirmation here. Look, the tops. What do you see here? You see a high, and then a lower high, and then another lower high. And look at the candle wicks. The first one, the second one, and now the third one. So when price touched here, you had a perfect downtrend. So another third lower high. So overall, a great setup. If you have any questions, you can ask them in my diary at binaryoptions.net. I'll see you there.